Hi there, it's Clara here from ultimatephysiquetraining.com. Welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, we are going to go through upper body exercises that will help women over 40 build up strength on the upper body, build up muscle, and also shape and tone your arms, your chest, and your back, especially that bra line area where sometimes we have a little bit of overhanging body fat. So I'm going to take you through 8 of my favorite exercises. Stay with me till the end because I will finish off with a nice little finisher that will target the arms. Now, when we are working upper body, we're not necessarily doing any bicep curls or anything to do with triceps. We are working the big muscles of the chest, of the back, of the shoulders to create a nice silhouette. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so here we are with our warm-up. So we want to warm up the upper body nicely. So we're just doing big movements here, nice round movements, arms completely extended and moving those arms all the way around. And now we're giving ourselves what I call a hug, but a moving hug. So you want to bring those arms towards the shoulders or the hands towards the shoulders. And really we're warming up the shoulders here and the forearm. Now we're going to sweep down with that movement. So we're almost going into a hip hinge, but forcing our arms to come down like you're pulling down the energy. That's the analogy I use. So we pull down, palms facing down. Okay, now we're going to interlink our fingers together, as I did there. We're going to bring it to the top of the head and stretch up, all the way up, palms going towards the ceiling. And just hold it there. And now we're going to do our shoulder rolls going back and shoulder rolls going forward. And that's it. So here we go. Our first exercise is the floor dumbbell press, which is going to target your chest muscles, your triceps, and your arms. Okay, so laying down on the floor, on the mat, you want to ensure that your elbows are at about, flare them out to about 45-degree angle, right? And you're going to start from, the elbows are going to start from the floor. So you're going to press that dumbbell up over your chest, and the dumbbell will kind of meet together, but without clanging the dumbbells together. So keep it controlled. So press up, down, up again, and down towards the floor. Keep it very controlled, okay? Keep going with that. I think I did about 10 to 12 repetitions here, but of course, do as many as you can. Okay, and keep the movement slow and controlled, thinking about the muscles of the pectoral muscles of the chest working. Okay, so for the next few exercises, we are going to target the chest. Our next exercise, press up on the knees. So laying flat on the floor on your belly. You want to have your feet about, or legs about mat width apart. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. You want to push yourself away from the floor, ensuring your elbows and your wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. So making a straight line from the shoulders all the way to your elbows. And all you're doing with this movement, ladies, is you are simply pushing away from the floor. So just think, pushing away from the floor, and you're working your chest doing this. Now, do as many as you can. On here, I did about 10, but do as many as you can. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Next exercise, full body press up. So now we're transitioning from press ups on the knees to now the full body. Exactly the same technique, but this time our knees are away from the floor. So what you're doing is you're pressing your full body towards the floor and pushing away, right? Now this is a lot harder than press ups on the knees, but again, try out, do as many as you can. Really, really fantastic exercise to build that brute force and strength with your upper body. and just sit back there and stretch. Fantastic. Even I felt that. Next exercise, what I call the hand release press up. Now you can actually do this to build up upper body strength, especially for your press ups. Okay, so laying flat on the floor, right? Same technique as press ups on the knees, right? We're pushing away from the floor. Everything is straight from underneath the shoulder. What you are going to do this time is you're going to go completely flat to the floor and extend your arms out to release them. So like there, up, down, hand release. That's it. And up, down, hand release. Now, if you're interested, there is another video on my channel on how to do, in-depth video on how to do press-ups with the 3 different variations. I'll link it in the description. But keep going with that. Hand release, push up. That's it. Keep going, down, and pull it up. That's it. That's it. And we just keep pressing. A great way to actually build up that strength for you to be able to do a full press up. Okay, now we move over to the single arm dumbbell row. Great exercise for building up those back muscles. So we're going to go into a split stance, almost like a lunge position. We're going to bend over and your elbow is going to rest on this standing leg or the leg in the front. And all I'm doing is focusing on rowing or pulling up that dumbbell towards my hip. I pause at the top, bring it down, and I take my time with the movement. So never ever be in a hurry to do these movements. Take your time, especially if you're a beginner. So we go here again in position. Can you see? Nice and slow. The dumbbell, watch where it's going, towards my hip, not towards the waist. Okay? Look straight ahead. I'm looking at you because I'm filming, but look straight ahead. Pause at the top. Take your time with the movement. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is still targeting the back muscles. Similar exercise to the single arm row, but this time we're going to use both arms. So you're just going to bend, knees slightly bent, and you're going to pull up that weight towards the hip. So exactly the same as the single arm row. This is a way that you can save time. If you don't have time, you can do it with both arms. So I'm just going to face forward now, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm rowing up or pulling that weight up. I look straight ahead. So here we go. This is another exercise you can do for those back muscles around the bra line area. This one that we're going to do now is the floor dumbbell pullover. You're going to need 1 dumbbell. Okay, hold that dumbbell in the same way you see there. Press it up above your chest. Arms absolutely straight. And all you're going to do is you're going to bring that dumbbell all the way over your head with arms straight, touch the floor, and literally pull that dumbbell over till about chest level. Okay, so what I'm showing you here is just different variations of how you can work your back. So the last few exercises all targeting the back. So just keep pulling over. The thing that you want to ensure here is that your elbows are absolutely straight, your arms are absolutely straight, and then keep the movement very, very precise, slow and controlled. So just keep going. You can see just over the chest and all the way back to the floor, over the chest and all the way back. Okay, and I'm really getting that full stretch as I bring the dumbbell over my head. Now this variation of pullovers is slightly different. Okay, we're going to hold the dumbbell slightly differently as I've just demonstrated there. Okay, so we're going to hold it over the chest again. We're going to press it up. Okay, we're going to do the same movement as we did with the previous one. So we're going to bring it right over, touch the floor. But this time, can you see where the dumbbell is going? Towards the thighs. So this one is like a full movement all the way. So full extension there and all the way to the thighs. Okay, so it's just working your back in a different way. Okay, elongating those muscles and activating a few more muscles as you come to the front here towards the thighs. Okay, again, take your time, ladies. Do not rush with these movements. It's all about precise work, technique, and control. So keep going. That's it. And what you can do as well is just pull the tummy in a little bit. So we're also activating those core muscles. Take your time, as I am here. About 10 repetitions should do. And again, start with a light weight if you're not sure about the technique, and then go heavier as you become more confident. And those are the different variations we can be doing to work our backs. So you can see very many exercises that we can do to work our back muscles. All right, let's change the movement now. We're targeting the shoulders, the standing shoulder press. Nice basic exercise to build up those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart. Okay, hold the dumbbells nice and straight, meaning your wrist should be absolutely straight. We're going to press that dumbbell over the head, creating that kind of triangular shape. Can you see? I'm just pressing it over the head, making sure when I come back down, my elbows are almost in line with my shoulders. Next exercise, still targeting the shoulders, we're going to do the standing shoulder lateral raise. So we're going to go into a split stance. The dumbbell comes slightly in front of you actually, and we just pull it outwards. Okay, I pause at the top there and back down. So remember, the dumbbell is coming in front of you. We're going to do a different variation for the next exercise. Okay, now this is a little bit harder, so you need to go a bit lighter with the weights. And then we move over to a slightly same thing, lateral rises, but this time we are pulling it out from our thighs. So the dumbbell is now on the sides and then pulling it out. Slight bend in the elbow as we pull it out. That's it. And raise that dumbbell up, pause at the top and bring it down. Again, slow, controlled movement. Think about the muscle that you're working and keep going. And here we go, still a shoulder press, but this time I'm demonstrating a single arm shoulder press. So if you want to work unilaterally, working one shoulder at a time, you can do like so. Now I've used a slightly heavier weight here, so I'm kind of doing a push press. If you can see, my knees are bending and I'm allowing my knees to help me push that weight up. If you're using something super light, stay nice and still. Okay, bring the weight towards the shoulder, elbow in line with the shoulder. My arm is out to give me balance, and I'm pushing up that weight over the middle of my head. And keep going with that, targeting the shoulder. So you've got 3 variations of shoulder exercises that you can pick from, choose, and insert into your program. So this is our final exercise, totally optional. This is going to be a superset going from a hammer bicep curl to a overhead tricep extension. So the first exercise here, we are bringing that weight towards the shoulder, right? Targeting the biceps, ensuring the elbows are tucked into our bodies and slightly forward. And then we transition straight into the tricep extension, just one dumbbell only. Bring the dumbbell back towards your shoulder blades. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to make sure that your biceps are to the ears, right? You're not flaring out your elbows. A lot of people make a mistake with this and really flare out the elbows. So press them into those ears, extend that dumbbell up. Okay, so this is a nice arm finisher that you can do at the end of your workout. But again, as I said, it's totally optional. Keep going with that. It's going to finish off your muscles. You're going to feel good. You know, give yourself a little flex, and well done, ladies. All right, there. We have worked really, really hard. I hope you have enjoyed the demonstrations of the exercises that I've showed you today. Feel free to use them in your weekly routines. You can obviously also mix it up with any kind of leg work that you do and everything, but those are the exercises that you must concentrate on if you are to build a strong upper body, also to if you want to shape and tone your arms, your chest, your back, and all of those muscles. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Send this video to any of your friends, any of your girlfriends, right, who are interested in A, losing weight, B, shaping their bodies, and C, also learning how to use strength training to get us stronger, to shape up our bodies and to lose some weight. In the meantime, ladies, thank you so very much for being with me this far in this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and sending you love and light out there and everything. Have a lovely day, and God willing, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye. Bye.